Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chantal. So today I want to show you the whole villa. We finished. It's looking so good in here, so soulful, so much energy. I really love it. I've taken it from a really bland, dull space to something that has got so much life now. And we do have a few more things to do to get it Airbnb ready, but in terms of the design, we are done. All right, let's get into it.
And if you haven't done already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that notification bell for new video releases.
Okay, so this is how the space looked originally as you walked through the villa. A really nice space with the pool in the center, but nothing welcoming at all. Really bland, really white, apart from that turquoise wall, and really uninviting. Those plastic awnings were the first thing that I wanted to address because I knew that it would make such a big impact just having the warmth of that timber all around the perimeter of the villa. And now we walk into a much more vibrant, welcoming space. That mural is really the heart of the whole outdoor area. It just adds so much warmth. We've created a couple of different zones for people to sit in, just some really comfortable bean bags, as well as a sofa that's under the mural, a little chair to have a morning coffee, and a dining table to have outdoor meals. We haven't done much in terms of the landscaping, just tidied it up a little bit. We could have gone wild out there, but just tidying it up made a big difference, and we really had to prioritize that budget and use it in other ways. It's always key. The budget is always key when you're thinking about designing for profit. You know, what do I need to spend money on? What would be nice to spend money on, but is it a necessity? And it's always trying to balance that out. Throughout the villa, we used a lot of second-hand pieces, which really helped to stretch the budget, and they also add so much charm and character. So this is an area at the back of the garden. It was previously used as a laundry, and we decided to have a massage space instead. Didn't really do much in that area apart from paint it with some texture. And we added a door, which added some privacy for when people are having massages at home, and just added a bed, obviously, and some wall decor. And this is the space. It's really cozy, and we're going to provide information for guests on local masseurs that do home services, and I think it's going to be such a great amenity. Alright, so now I want to show you the bedrooms. We've gone for different looks in each of them. They all kind of complement each other. All three of them have a earthy, grounded, soulful vibe, but each of them has a different take on that. But they still complement each other and still provide that cohesive design throughout. So this is the before of what I'm calling the monochrome room. Nothing really to show. White walls, standard, and the object was again to add some warmth. So in this room I decided, because of the space, that I wanted to do something with the ceiling, and I added some rattan in here. Instantly just adds that warmth, and the texture is so beautiful. And this is what the space looks like. It's really, really simple. It's not overcooked. We wanted to keep it as a spacious room that allows you to feel the space in the room, but there's still enough going on in there that keeps it cozy and interesting. I'm always fascinated by that juxtaposition between Indonesian and African culture in terms of how it plays out in design, and so I really wanted to bring that in this room. I think it's such a beautiful blend of cultures. The two really align beautifully, and yeah, I just wanted to highlight that. These pendants I absolutely love. They bring just a beautiful element to the room. And that basket there, that was made from some leftover rattan that they had used on the ceiling. I asked them if they could just wrap a plastic bin for me, and how cute is it, right? then we have the green room. Nothing much to see in the before. Started off as just a very dull white room, but in this room I just wanted to add so much soul. This room was all about mixing new and old, bringing in soul, character and history. So those gongs and this dresser that you can see here is vintage. You know, it's what they've used in Indonesia for many years, but it blends beautifully with the modern pieces of furniture that you can see, the modern mirror and the rattan lighting. They can work really well together. We've also added in these beautiful handmade lights, metal lights, and the gold against that green just pops. The whole space just has such a beautiful feel. I really, really love this room. Last but not least, we have the earthy natural bedroom. This room is just full of texture, neutral palette. It's really cozy, really tranquil, but really simple. We haven't overdone it. It's just a beautiful space to come back, relax, and just be. In this room, we just added some beautiful texture to the walls, and we also painted the ceiling, the top of the ceiling, black just for some drama. As I said, we just wanted this room to be just really simple, just a really cozy space to relax in. And we've added lots of texture, so even on the wall, the wood skin wall art just adds something really different and interesting with those kind of abstract lines. The living space is where you can see the biggest transformation, in my opinion, because this is an open lounge, kitchen, dining room, and it really wasn't saying anything at all. So I decided that I wanted to have a black room. I wanted it to just be dramatic. I felt like it could really hold black because it has really big windows, 2 large windows. So we painted it black, and we also painted the kitchen in this sienna red. I also opted to go for the bamboo in the ceiling because it's just such a beautiful feature and looks so good against the black. And this is how the space is looking. Even though it's a black room, with the colour of the cabinets, the rattan ceiling, the things that we have on the wall, the tan sofa, the plants, there is so much in there for it to still feel vibrant and energy and not feel really dark and drawn out. Those things just really pop against the black, and that gives it so much energy. We added a little area here because there was some space, so you can just sit down if you want to sit down, because the actual dining table is outside. And we've just added different elements on the wall that give it that African, Balinese kind of aesthetic that we really wanted to go for. The ceiling was definitely an investment, but I think it's paid off so well. Just look how good that looks with all the different elements. We framed the TV so it popped against the black, and it becomes a piece of art in itself. I opted for this huge oversized sofa because it also doubles up as a bed if we have extra guests. So that means the occupancy can be higher as well, but it's just so comfy. And that's about it. And we are done. I am so happy with it, and I would love to know your thoughts on it. Please leave a comment below, it really does help. In terms of us putting it on the Airbnb market, we still have a few things to do. So I have a checklist that I always work through. And I've got a copy of this if anybody is interested, an essential checklist. So the link to that will be below. And we have more projects coming up soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and see you soon.